key to all this pressure washing stuff.
Welcome to my life, yeah. On the bright side, yeah, this music here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind. On the bright side, yeah, hey. Yeah, one leg out that brand new Benz way. Hometown asking am I rich, yeah. Repetition from my chest, that's a bench press. Seeing more behind the frame, future bright but feel the shade. Thinking ain't nobody feel the way I do, but someone gotta feel the same. On the bright side, yeah, this music here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind, yeah. Welcome to my life, yeah. Welcome to my life, yeah. Welcome to my life,
Today, Micah J is going to take on pressure washing the Chick-fil-A store by himself. He's helped me a bunch, Collin's helped me a bunch, Gavin's helped me a bunch, but today I'm going to turn it over to them, let him kind of figure it out. He's done it a little bit, but he's never taken the lead on it. So today I want him to take the lead. I want him to do everything from preparing the trailer, preparing the chemical, hauling it over there, doing it all. I'm going to kind of observe, but I'm not really going to do anything. I just want to see if he can do it all. Of course, I'm going to step in before he tears up equipment or messes up the store. Can't have that happening. So he's about to go do the big commercial job by himself. Well, actually, Collin's going to help him, but he's in charge. All right, let's see how he does. So far, they've got the water hooked up, they've got the buffer tank filled. Although we did have an issue, didn't get on camera, the buffer tank shut-off valve wasn't shutting off, so it was overflowing. So I stepped in to help him there. But other than that, I'm trying really not to do much and say much. But he was on the other side of the building when I saw it overflowing, so I stepped in to stop more of a mess. So what he was just doing just then, you saw in the video, he was mixing up the chemical, putting that out in a stronger concentrate in that 5-gallon bucket. It's not diluted as much. So he was putting it on the heavy traffic areas where there's a lot of grease, a lot of foot traffic, around the doorways, the dumpster pad, the drive-through, some where the cars are stopping and spilling some oil even. So that's what he was doing with the bucket. The next thing he'll be doing is the bigger bucket, which we'll use for downstreaming, but the downstream is going to dilute the chemical a lot more. So that's why we're trying to get a little extra strong concentrate on the heavy areas. So he's mixing up that now, and he'll be downstreaming shortly. Well, unfortunately, we do have a leak, and it's a pretty significant leak, so we're probably gonna have to fix it before we can do any pressure washing. It's part of it, man. There's always something going wrong, always a bushing that's gone bad, or a seal that's broken, or something to cause a leak. So, let's see if we can fix it. Oh, is that an O-ring? Dang it. Busted O-ring. That's the culprit right there. It's just got corroded, I guess, with chemical over time. Thankfully, I learned to always have replacements. The little quick connects, they tend to go bad, so hopefully that was the problem, just a bad O-ring in it. So we're gonna try this other one that I had in there. I can't tell if that's a new one or used one.
I think it's an old one because there's no O-ring in it.
I'm gonna try it out anyway. Put a little Teflon tape on it. All right, well that one didn't work, as you saw, because we do think it was actually missing an O-ring, which Micah didn't think there was one in there, but it looked like, yeah, he told me that. But it looks brand new, but I guess there is an O-ring missing out of it. So I guess at some point I used it and burst it. I need to label it. I think I can put just a new O-ring in that one. So we found another one. Again, good to have spare parts. So hopefully this one will work. Moment of truth once again. Let's pray this works.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's not moving.
Kind of out of options at this point. We got to get on it. Well, I didn't get it on camera, but Micah was connecting this spray wand to put the soap application down to the ball valve, and he didn't have it completely seated on right. Well, when you turn the pressure on, if you don't have the ball valve, the quick connect on tight, it'll burst. He just burst the O-ring out of another quick valve, so he's back to fix that. Always make sure your quick connects are good and tight and on properly before you apply that pressure, or you're gonna burst them. Think you did a good job?
No.
All right. Collin, you gotta move that hose out of the way. So I was trying to show some of the areas that he'd missed. Again, either he was going too fast, it was a really heavy soiled area, possibly didn't get enough chemical down the first time, or again, just needs a double pass. And so there were some misses there. So I had him go back over those misses because again, we want to do his best job as we can. We're not going to get everything because concrete is porous, meaning that it absorbs. So some of this stuff's going to be below surface level and we can only get surface level, which most stuff is surface level, but oil and some of that stuff seeps down and it's just more of a permanent stain. So we're trying to get as much as we can. Some of that I knew we could get off. Some maybe just didn't get enough chemical down. So he'll make a note of that next time to put maybe a little bit more chemical down. Just has to go slower and be a little bit more thorough. But so far so good. He's doing a pretty good job. It's taken obviously a good bit longer than normal, but again, I'm trying to let him do as much as he can without interfering, without stepping in. We're getting close to done. This is the back stretch. Pretty good job for the first time taking the lead.
So arm workout right there.
All right, job's done. So what are some things you learned today? Taking the lead.
If you have a person who sucks at doing your line, it's way harder.
Now you know how I feel those times. I'm frustrated with y'all when I'm trying to go and y'all are not doing the line quick enough. You got a taste of your own medicine. I'm sure there's more that you learned.
The chemical?
Yeah, that was the first time you did chemical. You obviously could see at the end there were some areas that still had black stains or grease marks. So next time you need to make sure that you get a little more chemical down, maybe spread it more evenly versus just dumping a pile down. Or if you dump a pile down, you need to get the brush and brush it in good into other areas. I call it the snail trail, the trash trail. Like you noticed that didn't get up good because you didn't really get much chemical down on it. And obviously some areas you had to go back over a second time. I'm gonna use the analogy of it's like cutting grass when you just miss a couple spots, right? You just kind of either going too fast or you don't overlap enough, or sometimes you just gotta do a double pass because it's extra thick and it just takes a double pass. Well, another thing that I think you could improve on is giving Collin more direction. When you clean the mats, for instance, then you picked them up and carried them over. Collin could have done that while you kept going, or you carry the mat, let him go. You'll just learn to be more efficient by utilizing your helper a little bit more, just taking the initiative. And you know, Collin will learn as he does it more. Like you haven't done it quite as much. I was telling you this when we were out there. Instead of being more of a reactor, like just kind of reacting to what Micah's doing, you need to be thinking ahead. Okay, well he's coming this direction, so I need to go ahead and move the line and get him ready for the next portion. Or okay, we're done with this, I can go ahead and move the surface cleaner over. Just kind of be thinking ahead. That's what I've been working with Gavin on for the last couple times, and he's gotten better at it versus just reacting. He's being a more proactive. It helps everybody go a lot quicker. You're not getting paid by the hour, you're getting paid by the job, but you want to do a really good job. So you need to be thorough. You need to get it as clean as possible. But overall, I thought you did a good job taking the lead. I had to hop in a few times for a few different things. So next time you think you can do it without me even there at all?
It probably won't look that good.
Well, I wouldn't be so much worried about that. I mean, you just need to make sure you go back over it. But when issues arise, because we had two things pop up. One, the shut-off float.
I mean, I would have been able to fix O-ring. And it was
but you wouldn't have known immediately, would you? I mean, you saw it leaking. Would you have realized, oh, if I take this part off?
When I took, okay, if I would have realized to take it off, I would have known what to do from there.
A key to all this pressure washing stuff. A lot of times it comes down to those little O-rings somewhere. Those quick connect valves, they don't last a whole long time. Even the ball valves that we use, they don't last a whole long time because just, I mean, you're running chemical through them, so they're going to get a little corroded, and just the wear and tear, the pressure of the water. But I mean, leaks happen, and that float valve, for whatever reason, I can't seem to get the knot on it tight enough, and the float valve will come untied, and therefore the water will overflow. And that's what happened that one time. But I'm kind of glad those two things happened, because those happen every once in a while, and now you got to see firsthand how to correct them in case I'm not around, and you can fix it. Again, the other thing that's going to happen is the wand or the surface cleaner, those quick connects are going to go bad. Something's going to happen. It's going to burst a seal. It won't stay connected, and it's going to shoot water everywhere. And you'll just have to take those off as well and do the same exact thing. Hopefully.
Whenever I was using both wands, I don't know if it's a quick connect on that.
Oh yeah, the turbo. Yeah, I think.
No, both ones. They like they were leaking out a little bit when I was just using them. Just leaking out whenever I wouldn't hold the trigger. Pressure was building up in the valve and it was spraying water out on me.
Yeah, we may just need to re-tighten up some of the fittings with the Teflon tape. All right, well, good job. Goal is to get him where he can go do this on his own. I mean, it's a good little side business. Heck, you could do it full time. Maybe this summer, maybe he'll take it on and go do his own thing, go find jobs, projects. Because we got the big stuff, man. We got the big commercial cleaners. So going and finding some of these big commercial projects, surface cleaning concrete, whether that be restaurants, drive-throughs, businesses, driveways, just anything with big concrete. That's the equipment that we have. So those are the projects we want. All right, guys, well, he did good, proud of him. Collin will eventually take the helm and we'll teach him how to lead one of these days. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next vlog.
Subscribe, my man, Merc Squad. Let's go.
Let's go.
Shout out to the boys.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life.